Alrighty, last one. What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Wimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and today, my god, the acoustics are so weird when I film in the hallway. Because this just sound keeps reverberating back and forth, but, yeah, anyway, today I'm reviewing one last Loud House episode review for now. And today I'm reviewing the episode Game Off. Now, this episode I was personally looking forward to this episode more than most. Like, I mean, there were only 2 episodes that came out last Saturday, so of the 2 that came out, I was looking forward to this one the most. So, let's get started, shall we? Now, this episode is very fun and very interesting. It's actually a Lana episode, believe it or not. Even though the episode's about video games. Well, let me start from the beginning. As Dr. Wolf always says, I've said that 3 times in a row, and I've said that for 3 videos in a row. Anyway, so Lincoln is playing this game, and the overall theme involves trash, and it's like the player character, right, is in like this world filled with trash, and right, and the gameplay is very similar to the Super Mario series. And you know what's funny? The player character himself looks a lot like Lincoln and a little bit more like Pop Pop, actually. I find that to be very interesting. I guess that's a metaphorical representation of, self-insert video game character. I guess that's why he looks like Lincoln. I don't know. That's just a theory on my part. So anyway, Lincoln is playing this game, and he's on the last level, right? He's on the last the last castle level, if you will. And Lana's watching him play, and she's really intrigued by the game because she loves trash, and so she watches him play. She really wants to play, but unfortunately, she doesn't get to have her turn for that day. I did not intend for that to rhyme, but oh well. Because, yeah, by the time Lana wants to play, and by the time Lana has the opportunity to play, it's time for dinner. So, Lincoln decides he's actually like done with his playthrough for today, so that's why he can't let Lana play. So that's why he wanted to decide to wait till the next day to let her play. And what is with this? I swear I'm not rhyming on purpose. So when Lincoln goes to sleep, Alana she actually goes up. She wakes up in the middle of the night. She goes downstairs to try to play the game, and turns out Lincoln was on his last life. And unfortunately for everybody, Lana got a game over and sent her all the way back to the beginning of the game. And so Lana, she's freaking out. So she gathers the rest of her siblings to concoct a plan in Laura's room, because that's usually where they go. That's usually where the siblings meet up in order to have sibling meetings, because yeah, that's their go-to location for that sort of thing. So Alana asks for help from all her siblings to try to, because what Lana has to do now, she has to distract Lincoln from playing the game so that Lana can go back to where Lincoln was in secret, and he would be none the wiser, right? Well, unfortunately, that doesn't exactly go as planned, because yeah, that's usually what happens whenever a character tries to initiate a plan or tries to go through with the plan. It usually backfires in some way or another. So yeah, the next day, Lincoln is Lincoln all of Lincoln's sisters try to distract him, to like get him out of the house or do this, that, and the other, so that he can, so that Lana can I lost my train of thought for a second. So that Lana can go back and start the process of getting getting Lincoln back to where he was, and so that she can get back to the final castle level. So, like I said, the sisters are trying to all distract Lincoln in every way possible. Like, Lori drives him around like all over the place. He's dragging him along. She's dragging him along to do a bunch of errands, and Lucy takes him to like a zombie escape room. Turns out he finishes it faster than expected, and in the meantime, everyone else is helping Lana directly to try to beat this game. Lisa reads through the instruction manual and tells her all the best strategies, and Lynn gets her pumped up, and yeah, so those were the examples that stood out to me. So Alana gets to the she doesn't even get to the final castle yet, but she gets to the penultimate level actually, and unfortunately she winds up losing her last life, and then she's back to square one. And then Lincoln comes home, and then poor Alana, she looks like she hasn't slept in like days. Her eyes are so big and so baggy because she's just flat out exhausted. And Alana confesses to Lincoln about what she did, and she said she spent all day trying to get back to the same point where he was, and kind of understandably, Lincoln is upset about this because he said he spent like 2 weeks trying to get to that point. Well, I couldn't tell you exactly how hard the game is, so depending on how hard a game is or how long a game is, it can take like 2 weeks to accomplish something. Like especially if I'm playing an RPG, for example, usually takes me like 2 weeks to beat an RPG game. So Lincoln is he winds up being upset at Lana for this. I No surprise there with that because, like I said, so he's understandably mad, and that whole scene, this what Nick happens next, it really broke my heart because Lincoln he is he scolds Lana for what she did, and after that he's like, you know what, just leave me alone, and then Lana she walks away, and yeah, like I said, that scene broke my heart. And the next scene, Lincoln, he's sitting in the living room, I guess watching TV or whatever, and I can't remember what he was doing in particular. I think he was just trying to play the game again, trying to get back to where he was. I think that's what was happening. So Lana, she does her best to make amends to Lincoln, and she said she did all his chores. She like I think fixed him a bowl of cereal or something, and she also got Lincoln's favorite Flippy, which is like a blueberry Flippy or whatever. I can't remember this like the minute details for some reason, but Lana tries her, bless her heart. She's trying her best for her big brother to forgive her, and yeah, Lincoln's on this one level where I think he's riding a garbage truck and he's trying to jump over a bunch of sinkholes or whatever, and Alana tells him, well, a certain strategy that'll help him, uh, beat the level easier, and so that strategy actually works for Lincoln, and Lincoln he he's not he understands he understands that Alana's actually how the hell did I say this? The next thing Lincoln says, he's like, I can tell that you're sorry. And then he he pats the couch. I don't know why I'm having such a brain farts today. So Yeah, Lincoln pats on the couch, signaling Lana to sit with him, and so Lana watches him play, and then Lincoln's like, once I'm finished with the game, uh, I could let you play afterwards, and Lana's like, really, and then Lana gives her big brother a hug, and then that's just a really cute scene. So yeah, this episode I really liked it, and there's lots of things I liked about it. I also forgot to talk about the dream sequence that Lana had. Like it was right after uh she did what she did, and then she was basically having a guilt ridden dream based on the game that she that she was playing. So I still don't remember the name of that game actually. But yeah, there's a lot to like about this episode. This episode, it's I'm a huge Lana fan. She's one of my favorite characters, and so I love this episode for that. And so yeah, if you're a Lana fan, you will definitely love this episode, and like I did. So uh, I could tell from a lot of people on Twitter that they love this episode as well, for that reason alone. And yeah. Also, another thing is that, how do I put this? It really is. I damn. It's nice to know that Lana enjoys playing video games. Well, at least this particular video game. And yeah, the like I said earlier, anyone who's ever played video games like with friends or with siblings has it. This is very relatable for anyone who's played a video game with friends or siblings, because I can definitely understand where Lincoln's coming from. Like if you spend a long time on a game, and then you lose progress for whatever reason, and whether you like I don't know, file was corrupted or whatever, or if your friends or siblings made you lose progress, then that is definitely a recipe for arguments, let me tell you. I mean, yeah, so this episode was relatable for both ends. For I relate to Lana and to Lincoln, and although I've never lost anyone's progress on the game, I relate to her either way in this situation. Her trying to make up for lost time for the game. So yeah. All in all, this episode was just a lot of fun. It was very it was very fun to watch. It was very heartwarming. Parts of it were very heartbreaking, and it had a very it it ended on a happily ever after, if you will, actually. So yeah, all in all, this has been my, in terms of like the most recent episodes that have come out within the past month. This has probably been my favorite episode by far, out of both the Loud House and the Casa Grandes episodes that came out this past month. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this episode for about a month, since it was first teased in one of the Lincoln Ranian vlogs, because they're doing that now. They're providing sneak peeks for upcoming episodes in those vlogs, which is something they didn't do before. They only started doing that like very recently. So yeah. I guess all in all, this episode was worth the wait, and I'm glad I finally was able to watch it. Now, I have a very interesting fun fact for you guys. You know, while watching the episode, I noticed something about the world map of the game. I, cause I wasn't watching this live, so I was able to pause the episode. I glanced at the world map. I'm like, wait a minute, this looks the layout of this looks very familiar. So I paused it, and I wish I could show you a screenshot, because I literally can't find a screenshot of the world map to show you this. But if anybody who's a gamer probably would have recognized this on their own, but luckily I was able to. But if you take a gander at the world map of that trash game, it's actually the layout the layout is exactly the same as Grassland from Super Mario Brothers 3. The levels are in the same exact spots, and there's even a little bridge to the castle, to the final castle level, and the castle level is even on its own little island. So, and it even says start at the top left corner of the screen. So that's a really awesome Easter egg. I feel like only true gamers and only true Mario fans will recognize that sort of thing. Because if anyone knows me, I'm the Mario guy after all. So yeah, um, I feel like not everybody is going to get that reference on their own right away, but that's a really awesome Easter egg, if I do say so myself. Although there's actually it's actually just a regular level in place of the first fortress in Grassland, actually. So also there are no like spaces that are filled in for like the toad houses either. But other than that, it's an awesome layout recreation of Grassland. I did not expect an Easter egg that elaborate. So yeah, that's always appreciated. So yeah, all in all, I love this episode. I love Lana to pieces. So yeah, there's lots to love about this episode. I definitely can't wait to watch it again. It's a lot. Lowell and Lana seem to have the best episodes. So right now, yeah, their individual episodes are pretty much top tier in my opinion. So community disservice and game off. So yeah, because those are my favorite new episodes that came out within the past month. So we'll see how the next wave of Lados episodes and Casagrandes episodes are going to turn out. So yeah. With that being said, I've reviewed every new Lados episode that has come out within the past month. So, and every Casagrandes episode as well. So yeah, and I did no, I did almost daily uploads for that thing too. So yeah, that's great. I don't usually do daily uploads very often unless it's for a special occasion like this. But yeah, if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. If you like the episode, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. And also, stay tuned for my 2020 WWE Royal Rumble discussion video. I am going to be doing that with my friends Tyler and Michael, so yeah, that will be coming out this week, so yeah. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I don't plug my other social media platforms enough, but follow me on Twitter, because I just made an announcement that I'm going to be posting drawings on Twitter again. I'm going to be doing it a lot more often again. I don't really haven't really posted drawings on there very much except for Inktober. So yeah, I'm going to be drawing fan art for a bunch of different things like video games and cartoons, as well as original characters. So yeah, if you want to take a look at my drawings, then definitely stay tuned and to my Twitter page, and definitely look forward to that, because you never know what I'm going to draw, really. From it doesn't matter, like any franchise goes, is what I'm saying. So yeah, once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.